I remember my mum spoke to the career service because neither of my parents went to university, so we didn't really understand much about university. So when we came to the open days, it was kind of like for both of us to learn about university. But I remember she spoke to someone in careers. He basically just like sold the whole university to my mum. It was things like York Strengths and sort of saying like we helped students to build a bit of like a portfolio for themselves. The university had like a structure in place to help ability portfolio and then could send me on my way from York. And I didn't find that at any of the university, and I just thought it was a really cool concept.
The university was quite good at letting us know what help and resources there were available to us.
I remember they did a set of example assessment tests. When I was graduating, a lot of companies for grad schemes would give you like an IQ test basically to test verbal reasoning and logic and things like that. And the university had sample ones that you could work through. They also had a number of companies come and pitch on open night, and that was always useful, so you could kind of ask these companies questions, get a feel for who they are. And yeah, and also like speaking to lecturers as well about their experience. Some people had come from industries and they would give kind of updates on their background and their path, and that was very useful as you're beginning to sort of chart your own.
And I know that they also then had talks and workshops and things that I went along and attended, which were really useful. Definitely recommend using the career services like that to get advice.
You can make appointments with them, go again through mock interviews, help with application.
I did 2 interview preps. I had a practice round and she asked me a few questions and then she gave me feedback to do. And then I worked on that feedback and then set up another interview with someone else. And then I practiced and then redid it and it all went well, and then I had my interview for mocks. But I would say definitely take up the careers interview because it helps so much.
University of York alumni can come back and use the careers service, I believe, like sort of whenever you want.
I think the careers support at Uni of York is brilliant. It's also really nice as an alumni to know that that's available to you, like to go back to. I think that's always a nice cushion to have.
I had no idea how to write a CV.
I've never seen an example of a CV before.
But the university has a lot of like CV help tools.
I use Career Set and it can kind of look at your CV for you and then it rates it.
Gives you like points to correct. It's like, this is too long, this is a bit unprofessional, you could reword this to sound better. And at that, like, I've got a really good CV now, and it was all because of the university's like CV advice.
They also had a template. So I just fill in the template. That definitely makes a difference. In terms of other areas, there are some career fairs.
See display boards everywhere, say, oh, careers fair, so-and-so, Wednesday, 3, 6, 8 o'clock, that kind of thing as well.
University of York invited some previous students back and then share experience in the career fair. Those are quite useful.
There's lots of things advertised in terms of internships, volunteering, workshops, talks, which were really useful.
One of the things I particularly leaned on in the final years was the hardship fund for students who were experiencing financial difficulty. So I remember speaking to the very friendly folks there, and there was various options available, like topping up my loan and grants and things like that were very handy, particularly in the final terms because I sacrificed working to revise, and things like that came in very handy.
Follow up on interviews, ask if you didn't get the job, ask if there's anything that you could have improved on.
Yeah, if you're passionate about something and you're enjoying something, then yeah, keep asking questions, keep going with it. Science is all about asking questions, so it can be really exciting at times. It can also be really challenging, but yeah, the excitement is what keeps us all going.